This is MJ. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an analyzer. You can find all my work at mjmunoz.com. This is Going Ultra. Right now I'm going to talk about Ultraman Regulos episode 5. I thought this episode was really intense. The emotional moments had me exclaiming, and those fights were pretty slick if you ask me. What are your thoughts on Regulos? While you're gathering them and preparing to send them to me, I'm going to tell you the rest of what I thought about the episode by talking about a couple things that I made note of. So, the first thing is the double death dealing dude. So, I don't remember this magma alien guy's name. Oh, Vulcan. That's what it is. Vulcan. He kills a couple of guys, and I thought, wait a minute, isn't that Floros and Tuban? And it wasn't. And for some reason, I mean, they're kind of faceless, right? I didn't realize it wasn't them, and I thought, man, he killed them both already. That's crazy how fast he killed them, especially because they just did that, double rider kick thing and everything, right? Right, guys? Anyway, so, and it wasn't them. It was, Snake Dude and Crane Dude, so, that's too bad. Although, I wonder, okay, so they're elements. Snake is air, Snake is water, Crane is air, Dragon is fire, Tiger is lightning, I believe, which is not, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what they correspond to, but those are the 4 elements that they express together. So anyway, yeah, so that was crazy how he killed. Like, it was a grisly killing. Like, it was almost like Beelzebub and Leomon. And like the sound design on it was really gross. There was all this like stuff dripping to the ground as they were dying. So that was kind of crazy. I wonder if he like hit him with poison, and that was part of what was making all that gross sound. But that was pretty crazy. And we had, they end the fight there. The Double Rider brother guys are, Tiger and Dragon are going to take over, I should say, Floros and Tuban are going to take over and let them, Spica and Regulos, go take care of Master Elude, and he's already dead when they find him, and Diaz is there acting like he's dying too, and he falls over, and I just thought, this man is so dirty, he's so wrong, he's such a liar, and wow. Now, based on some stuff I found out, I don't think he's going to get his comeuppance. I think they think he died here, and then it's going to turn out later that he didn't, and then he'll appear in another thing, like one of the Ultra Fight, not Ultra Fight, the thing with Absolute Tartarus, like the next one, the Destined Crossroad, I think is what it's called. I think he's going to appear in that, and that stems from this story, which is like, first of all, it's crazy that they layer the stories like that, but also, like, very infuriating, because I want to see this guy get his comeuppance, but I guess, he and Regulos will probably fight in that, so I should probably watch that. Which, I mean, it's making me want to watch it, so it's, good on you, Super Rai. But, man, yeah. I tried to save Master, but I couldn't. Meanwhile, he's got his power, hiding inside of him or whatever. Ugh, dirty, dirty, dirty. Anyway, at least that's what I suspect. Then Vulcan comes along, and the fight between the brothers comes into the temple or whatever, which, by the way, did you look at the background? The background is awesome. It's 2 hands, 2 fists bumped up together, golden fists. Go look at it. If you don't see it, I'll put it as the audio thumbnail I'll put it as the audio thumbnail, or the audio only version thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to switch to 1x1 thumbnails. No, they don't work as well when you're sharing them on social media. So anyway, it'll be the regular one. So the standard thumbnail for the video and for the post on mjmunoz.com will not show this, but if you look at the audio only version of it, which you can click on the link there where you can listen to it, it'll take you to the podcast distribution place. You can see the thumbnail there. It's really cool logo if you didn't notice it in the show. So anyway, pretty cool. But anyway, so they come in there, the fight carries on in there, and he ends up killing both of them because he's gonna kill Regulos, and then they jump in front of him, and yeah, that was that was touching and sad, and I felt badly, and like I like that that Tuban called him like his failed student or whatever. The dub for some reason wasn't here, it was the sub, so I was reading that, so I'm pretty sure that's what he said. And yeah, I just felt badly, like, man, this Regulos guy, he like can't catch a break. He's amnesiac. His friends from L77 get killed, and now everybody he cares about from D60 is getting killed, and yeah, he's not doing too well. But it was definitely impactful, and I was like, really feeling for the guy, so that stinks. And it just makes you want Vulcan to be defeated, and that was good. So I like how they basically tell Regulus to calm down, to not give in to his emotions, and to commune with the Cosmo Beast so that he can inherit both, which I didn't know you could inherit both. But I guess it is tied to a person's life force. If they're dead, then it's available, which is why your boy DS had to kill Elude. So that kind of makes sense. Anyway, it kind of makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't, but I won't go into it now. So I did think it was interesting and fun. So let's see, next thing. Oh yeah, so he's fighting. Not only does Regulus inherit the dragon and tiger Cosmo Beast spirits, but then somehow the crane and water snake come to him as well, and they're floating around in these spheres. So I don't know if there's going to be like weapons that he has, and like from the preview we see that he's got those cool spiky gauntlets on, and I was not gauntlets, but like wrist bracers, whatever. And I thought, oh, are these going to turn into the bracers? That'd be so. Where's he going to get the bracers? He doesn't get the bracers in this episode. Maybe it'll be at the very end. Who knows? But like, is he the inheritor of all of the Cosmo Beast styles? And if so, like, does that mean there's nothing left over for Spica? And if so, why? That's kind of weak. Some weak sauce right there. I don't like that. But anyway, I don't know. I like the bracers. I think they look really cool. I kind of feel like he should get all 4 Cosmo Beast, spirits communing with him, and then he can have bracers on his feet, on his ankles, and on his wrists. And I just think that would look cooler. And then he could emit the powers from there to use them, kind of like he did with the spheres, the 2 orbs that he had. That was kind of a cool technique. And I'd like to see more of it potentially. And I like that he's fighting with their style, but then he can project their power too. That's a lot of fun. It's very cathartic too for this fight because of how bad of a guy Vulcan is and what he's taken from Regulos this day. So anyway, that was the section about ghost buds. And then this poison hand forbidden technique thing. So basically, I don't know why people do this, but Vulcan is happily gonna kill himself because in the moments before he dies, he's going to have the power to destroy Regulos, so he thinks. And I honestly think it's like a cool thing. It's a cool bad guy thing that nobody should do, but it's interesting and it raises the stakes, and it sends like a moral message, and it sends like a thematic message about what type of men these guys are, and what kind of characters they are, what kind of cultures they come from. Like, the Cosmo Beast masters, or the Cosmo Beast fighters, say that their fists are meant to protect people. And obviously, the Magma aliens do not feel the same way. Vulcan believes that his poison hand, as opposed to the, cosmic fist, or whatever, is meant for hurting and killing and destroying. And that's what it does best, and it even does that to its own user. Whereas the Cosmo Beast style, their fists, in the context of that, are for protection and healing and, keeping the peace and stuff. And that's really cool. I mean, was it their fists cry for peace? Was it peace or justice? I don't remember. But anyway, that's cool. I really like that. I think that's all I have to say about this episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I thought it was intense, and I really enjoyed it. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. Until next time, I hope that you are well. This is MJ, signing out. I hope you enjoyed that. Go to mjmunoz.com to leave any questions, comments, or other feedback you might have. There you can find all of my analysis, art, and fiction. I cover books, tokusatsu, comic books, anime, and more. Look around. You're sure to find something else that you'll enjoy as well. This has been a Story Over Everything production.